Things are heating up in the political world for this year's election and crypto. Plus, Mark Cuban thinks that Bitcoin can go way higher than you think because of one key factor. This is your Altcoin Buzz News. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody, and if you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop latest content. Follow us on Twitter, AltcoinBuzzIO, and as always, do not financial advice, and wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures.
To further secure America's future and create opportunity for young people, I will end Joe Biden's war on crypto, and we will ensure that the future of crypto and the future of Bitcoin will be made in America. We're going to keep it right here, and a lot of it's going to be done right here in Florida, right?
Donald Trump says he'll end the war on crypto that's going on in the US and has been a much bigger advocate in crypto than Biden so far. However, one crypto OG doesn't believe it. And recently, Trump said that Jamie Dimon has suddenly changed his tune on Bitcoin, with reports yesterday that Trump is considering Dimon for Treasury Secretary. Then Mark Cuban wrote on X, here's a contrary opinion of the emergence of Silicon Valley support for former President Trump, which, like all my opinions on here, probably won't be popular. It's a Bitcoin play. Not because the former president is a far stronger proponent of crypto, that's nice, but it doesn't really impact the price of crypto. It makes it easier to operate a crypto business because of the inevitable and required changes at the SEC. What will drive the price of Bitcoin is lower tax rates and tariffs, which, if history is any guide, and it's not always, will be inflationary. Combine that with global uncertainty as the geopolitical role of the USA and the impact of the US dollar as a reserve currency, and you can't align the stars any better for Bitcoin price acceleration. How high can the price go? Way higher than you think. Remember, the market for Bitcoin is global, and the supply has a final amount of 21 million Bitcoin with unlimited fractionalization. Keep that in mind as you consider what happens if, because of geopolitical uncertainty and the decline of the US dollar as a reserve currency, Bitcoin becomes a safe haven globally, which means that Bitcoin could be what countries and all of us look to buy as a means to protect our savings. Crazy, it already happens in countries facing hyperinflation. And if things really go further than we can imagine today, and I'm not saying they will, then Bitcoin becomes exactly what Maxi's envisioned, a global currency. However, Vitalik Buterin, one of the co-founders of Ethereum, is warning against voters supporting political candidates who claim to favor cryptocurrencies without understanding the technology's underlying goals. In a July 17th blog post titled, Against Choosing Your Political Allegiances Based on Who's Pro-Crypto, Buterin called on crypto users to look into candidates' previously stated views on digital assets as an indication of where their positions might change in the future, assuming they hold them at all. He pointed out that some people running for office, without naming any specific country, have been labeled as pro-crypto, but have not necessarily made their positions clear on privacy and communications, digital identity, and access to information. He said if you see a pro-crypto politician today, it's worth it to explore their underlying values and see which side they will prioritize if a conflict does arise. Buterin added, by publicly giving the impression that you support pro-crypto, candidates just become pro-crypto. You're helping to create an incentive gradient where politicians come to understand that all they need to get your support is to support crypto. Indian crypto exchange Wazirx saw over $230 million in withdrawals in early European hours on Thursday as a security breach affected one of its wallets. They wrote on X, "We're aware that one of our multi-sig wallets has experienced a security breach. Our team is actively investigating the incident. To ensure the safety of your assets, INR and crypto withdrawals will be temporarily paused." The stolen funds account for over 45% of the exchange's $500 million in holdings, which it disclosed in a June report. Blockchain data tracked by Look On Chain shows that over $100 million worth of Shiba Inu tokens were withdrawn, the most among the lost funds, followed by $52 million in Ether, $11 million in Matic, and $6 million in Pepe. Transactional data shows the exploiter is actively selling the stolen holdings using on-chain exchange Uniswap. The exploiter is yet to sell their ETH holdings and holds over $4.2 million in Floki tokens. Wazirx is popular among Indian traders and primarily targets the Indian market. It's among the few financial intelligence unit registered exchanges in the country, allowing it to offer crypto exchange services to Indian citizens. The Polygon proof-of-stake network will replace its original Matic token with Pol tokens, following an upgrade slated for September 4th. Polygon Labs launched the Ethereum contract for the Pol token on October 25th as part of the Polygon 2.0 roadmap, primarily intended to power a vast ecosystem of zero-knowledge-based Layer 2 chains. The Pol upgrade aims to expand the utility of Polygon's native token and power its growing network of aggregated blockchains aka the AG layer. The Apollo upgrade initially went live on the Polygon testnet on July 17th, which leaves its community about 6 weeks to identify and fix potential issues before the mainnet migration. In the initial phase, the Pol tokens will replace Matic as the native gas and staking token for Polygon Proof of Stake. However, the Polygon community sees greater potential in its new future-proof native token. The recent Pol upgrade on the testnet will allow users, developers, and infrastructure providers to better prepare for the upcoming mainnet upgrade. Matic holders on Polygon Proof of Stake will automatically be upgraded to Pol without intervention. However, Matic holders on Ethereum, Polygon ZK EVM, or centralized exchanges will need to either bridge, update smart contracts, or use a migration contract. The announcement added if users don't update RPC settings in a wallet like MetaMask, Rabby, Xeron, etc., the wallet may still display Matic instead of Pol as the token symbol for native gas token for the Polygon Proof of Stake chain. Secret Network has recently joined the Cosmos Trading League. They shared on X, calling all secret traders, the Cosmos Trading League has kicked off and it's time for a friendly competition. To join Team Secret, deposit Secret into Nitron and then start trading on Demex. For those who may not know, Secret Network is all about decentralized confidential computing for all of Web3. It unlocks powerful new use cases for AI, DeepIn, RWAs, and dApps via smart contracts with encrypted data. These smart contracts allow users like you to build and use dApps with encrypted data. The project focuses on customizing smart contracts to suit your confidential computing, aka privacy needs. This way, you can confidently carry out your transactions. With Secret Network, you control who you share your data with and for how long. Secret Network leverages cross-chain communication protocols like the Inter-Blockchain Communication or IBC. Secret Network supports confidential computing from the onset. Privacy isn't an afterthought, it occurs at the protocol level. This maintains privacy for data that comes from dApps as well. It's like a smart contract upgrade. Secret Network hides your data before locking it away. Other blockchains store your info first, then think about privacy later. So check out Secret Network with the link down below. In a year when altcoins, GameFi tokens included, have struggled to keep pace with blue chips, Myth has kept trucking on. It's up 47% in a year and is quietly posting the sort of numbers that suggest accumulation is underway. Every GameFi project has its corresponding utility token, and Mythical Games is no different. Myth is a token and it plays a number of roles within the expanding Mythical ecosystem. Governance is the primary use case, but it's safe to say that traders aren't accumulating Myth so they can go vote on the forthcoming protocol upgrades. As for why Myth has outperformed against comparable assets, it's worth noting that a lot of those gains have occurred in the last week. The token is up 20% in 7 days as volume has soared. In its simplest form, the people like Myth because the people like Mythical Games. Specifically, they're bullish on what the company has released to date and on where it's headed next under the leadership of CEO John Linden. It also helps that the first game to be released under the Mythical imprint was a runaway success. Their game NFL Rivals hasn't directly caused surging demand for Myth, but what NFL Rivals has done is establish Mythical Games as a GameFi developer that's to be taken seriously and cause anticipation for its forthcoming games. There's the forthcoming Pudgy Penguins game that they're developing, and then there's a Mythical Marketplace, where Myth is the native currency. While NFL Rivals commands the bulk of all marketplace activity for now, Mythical Games has also launched its own platform for third-party developers to deploy games. And once these releases start coming on stream, guess where these in-game items will be traded? That's right, the Mythical Marketplace. It's a classic flywheel effect in which the greater the momentum the Mythical Games ecosystem gathers, the more value will accrue to the Myth token.